It was a dark and stormy night. Well, not really. It was February 19th, 1994, in Riverside, California, and the weather was admittedly quite benign. But in the hospital's emergency room, an event as wild and puzzling as any Gothic novel was about to unfold. Cue our unsuspecting protagonist, Gloria Ramirez, a 31-year-old known affectionately to her friends as the Dancing Diva, a nickname that reflected more her love for life than actual dance skills. Gloria waltzed into the emergency room suffering from severe heart palpitations. A bit odd for our vivacious heroine, but nothing that the doctors couldn't tackle, or so they thought. Enter the staff, Dr. Perez, an experienced clinician, known for his unfortunate habit of speaking in medical jargon that even his peers pretended to understand. Nurse Betty, a no-nonsense type who'd been in the ER long enough to witness both grisly injuries and the occasional miracle cure, formed another part of this unfortunate ensemble. Here's where the plot thickens. As staff attempted to stabilize Gloria with a defibrillation, an unusual oil sheen appeared on her skin, followed by a garlic-like odor emanating from her mouth. These were not the special effects of some high-budget thriller. The hospital staff could almost hear the creepy orchestral buildup in their minds. In this unfolding drama, Nurse Betty took it upon herself to draw blood. But if this were a black comedy movie, the sound cue would be done to DUN, as her collection tube emitted a smell somewhere between ammonia and a failed chemistry experiment. Things took a hard left into the absurd as multiple staff members collapsed one by one. Symptoms like nausea, dizziness, and some good old-fashioned fainting suggested an alarming twist. Had Gloria unwittingly turned into a biological riposte? The hospital room soon became a medley of chaotic transfers and perplexed doctors dressed in flamboyant hazmat gear, none of whom had auditioned for this reality show. Needless to say, Gloria's transitory time in the ER became more infamous than a plot twist in a soap opera. The cause turned out to have been a buildup of dimethyl sulfoxide, wishful thinking, but no genie appears for DMSO to make this any less of a tongue twister. Rooted in an apparently harmless home remedy Gloria once used. Under the hospital lights, the compound morphed into dimethyl sulfate, which was decidedly less benign and more like a nasty practical joke Mother Nature decided to put them up against. While the mystery of the toxic lady didn't end in a dramatic conclusion right out of R, it did raise as many questions as moral lessons about the sometimes bizarre times when life mimics art, complete with an ensemble cast and a touch of gallows humor. Where Gloria Ramirez became known, not for dancing, but for an unsolved medical case that told of more than meets the eye. Cue the ominous exit music.